We need like a prompter out there.
I know.
Hi everyone, this is Agaman. Today we have Brian Kelly with us. Brian is a good friend, is a wonderful composer who focuses more on electroacoustic music. But recently he just finished a new piece for string quartet, and his new string quartet is going to be premiered by the Altius Quartet next week. And today we have Brian, and we're briefly going to talk about his musical background and what this piece is really about. So, hi Brian, good to have you.
Good to have you.
We're also roommates, by the way. Brian, briefly just like tell us about yourself, your musical background,
Sure.
and what you've done.
Okay. I'm from Arizona. I just turned the dirty 30. My music, typically what's been picked up a lot is my electronic music. I do write acoustic music, and I have been, and I actually recently kind of feel like I hit my stride with it, and I've kind of figured out my style in both areas and the areas combined, I guess. Yeah.
I know we all composers, we hate this question, but what kind of music do you write, or what kind of music do you like to write?
Sure. So I have an interest in multimedia, and that goes hand in hand with my electronics a lot of times, and electroacoustic stuff. Like right now I'm working on a song cycle for mezzo, piano, surround sound, and surround video as well. Acoustic-wise, I typically do this kind of, I'll write some dissonant music or and stuff like that. Putting a box around it is hard. But one thing that I'm really interested in lately is what I'm calling like vertical consonance and horizontal dissonance.
Mm-hmm.
So like weird pitch sets over, not necessarily like consonant music, not happy meal music, but like, seventh chords or upper tertian chords, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any of these elements in this new string quartet?
Yes, this is one of the, it's the first successful piece that I've explored this, let me put it that way.
Okay.
And yeah, so the first opening section, the whole harmonic language of the A and ending A prime section are that.
Mm-hmm.
And the first part's like a fugue, and in the middle section is kind of aleatoric. It's much more dissonant, a lot of harmonics with a drone underneath. Mm-hmm. And it's a viola feature, a very lyrical, but atonal melody over all of that. When the A section comes back, it's in more of a fierce, almost dance-like way. Mm-hmm. And the piece ends with a big choral hymn sort of texture on the viola solo.
So I'm hearing a lot of different compositional techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like a unifying element that you think that would really glue all these compositional techniques together? Are you following a specific compositional idea approach, or are you just like thinking of like, this works in this section, I'm just going to go for it? Or are you more of like, this is one particular style I'm going for?
Not necessarily one particular style I'm going for, I guess. So in the like the fugal section or whatever, the opening section, it is exploring that horizontal dissonance, vertical consonance idea, and with developing variation over the themes. There is even some sort of like Bach-ian fugues stuff put in there, not in any traditional tonal context by any means. And the middle, like, so beyond that, what I do is I say, okay, so I've got this really cool active fugue section that has X harmonic language. Now I need to make a contrasting section that's slow, that's open, aleatoric in this case, but with an almost like hauntingly lyrical melody. It's like Feldman-y, kind of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Other than this specific piece, like who are some of your like influential composers, if there are any?
Okay. George Crumb, Stockhausen, Ligeti, who else? John Nelson for electronic music.
Here we have Brian Kelly with us today, and he's going to be featured next week at the Pendulum New Music Concert on September 30th at 7:30 in the Gruesome Music Hall in the iMake Music Building. Hope to see you all there, and thanks for watching. Bye.